So do you also use Facebook lead ads to get more leads for your own business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video we are going to understand how to add leads from Facebook lead ads to Google Sheets for quick access. So like you, I also use Facebook leads to get more leads for my own business. And now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, I want to add the lead details into my Google Sheets. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Facebook lead ads and Google Sheets. And we are going to create this connection without knowing even a single line of programming or coding language using an amazing automation software, which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So let's begin and create a connection between Facebook ads and Google Sheets. So to do this, I'm going to open a new tab and search for the landing page of Pabbly Connect by typing pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect, using which we are going to create this connection. But before we move on further, I'll show you something really helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. Pabbly community is a platform where users share their ideas, workflow tips, doubts and solutions. So if you're stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance. And if you also want to join this amazing community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. So let's head back towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and right now Ganesh Chaturthi sale is going on. So if you wish to purchase Pabbly Connect for a one-time price, today is a great day. You can get Pabbly Connect at a very good price. So if you wish to purchase it, don't think much and go and purchase it today. So now without wasting any more time, let's create this automation. For that, we have two options on the landing page of Pabbly Connect. One is sign in and the other one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here, I am an existing user, so I'm going to click on this button which says sign in. And now it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over you're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connects account. And now it is opening the dashboard of my Pabbly Connects account, and to get started, I'm going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me to select the workflow builder, the new one or the classic one. So the new workflow builder is faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is stable, has a familiar approach and ideal for those who want to try it and test it setup. So you can use any one of this. I'm going to use this new one, so let's go towards the select of the new one. Now for the workflow name, I'm going to enter the name of my workflow, which is add leads from Facebook lead ads to Google Sheets for quick access. And for the folder, I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save my workflow, which is automations. On my dashboard, you can see multiple folders which I have already created in which I save my workflows. So if you also want to create a folder, you can go towards this create a new folder button and create your own. I have already created many, so I'm going to save my workflow in one of these only and click on this button which says create. And once we click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. So to get started, we have to click on this add trigger button, and now for the trigger application we have to select it as Facebook lead ads. So let's search for Facebook lead ads and select it. For the trigger event, we have to select it as new lead instant because we instantly want to capture the new lead details, and we have to click on this connect. Now in order to create a connection between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly Connect, we have two options: add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already created this connection, you can go towards this select an existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now we have to click on this connect with Facebook lead ads. And yes, over you're going to see that it is asking me to choose my Facebook account and click on this continue because I have already logged in my Facebook account. If you haven't logged in your Facebook account, first Pabbly is going to ask you to enter the credentials of your Facebook account, and then only going to get this page. So I'll advise you log in all your applications before starting with the automation. It makes the procedure easy. All right, so let's click on this continue after selecting our Facebook account, and once we click on this continue, with this we have successfully created a connection between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly Connect. Now let's select the page and the form for which we want to create this automation. So as you can see, the name of my page is Prime Properties, so I'm going to select the same, which is Prime Properties. Now it is asking me to select the lead gen form. So over here you can see multiple lead gen forms which I have already created, but I want to create this automation only for a particular form, which is lead form new. If you want to create this automation for all your lead gen forms, you can simply select all lead gen forms too. I want to create this automation for lead form new, so I'm going to select the same, switch on this simple response button and click on this save and send test request. And now over here it is really important to switch on the simple response button to receive the response in the simpler format. Now it is saying waiting for webhook response. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission. And how are we going to do that test submission? For that, I'm going to open a new tab and search for Meta for Developers, and then we are going to open the landing page of Meta for Developers. And after opening this page, we have to go towards this resources and then developer tools. And now we have to scroll and look for Lead Ads R2 debug tool, and as you can see that this is the Lead Ads R2 debug tool. So let's open it. And now it is opening my Lead Ads testing tool, using which we're going to create a test lead. And to create the test lead, let's select the page, which is Prime Properties. Let's select the form which we selected in our workflow, and now we also have to select this product, which is lead retrieval, and click on this preview form. And as you can see that this is the form, so let's fill in this form. I'm going to enter all of my details. For the first name, I'm going to keep it as smart. For the last name, I'm going to keep it as lead. Let's move on further. For the email, I'm going to keep it as smart@pabblytudes.com. So let's say someone sees my ad on their Facebook page and they are filling this lead gen form. So they're going to enter all of their details, right? So one by one, I'm also going to enter all of my details. And for the city, I'm going to keep it as Indore. For the state, I'm going to keep it as Madhya Pradesh. Move on further. For the zip code, I'm going to first select the country as India and enter the zip code, which is this. And after entering all of these details, I'm going to click on this continue and then submit. And once we click on this submit, with this we have successfully created a test lead. So now let's open our workflow, and over here Pabbly is going to capture this webhook response using the same test lead which we have created right now. So you just have to wait for a few seconds till Pabbly is capturing the response of this new lead. And as you can see that Pabbly has successfully captured the response of the same test lead. You're going to see all the details are exactly the same which we entered during our test submission, and with this we have successfully completed our trigger step. Now I want to add the details right over here into my Google Sheets. For that, we have to go towards the workflow and click on this add new action step. For the action application, you have to search for Google Sheets and select Google Sheets. For the event, we have to select it as add new row and click on this connect. Now in order to create this connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, we have to go towards this add a new connection and then sign in with Google. If you have already created this connection, you can go towards this select existing connection and then save to. Once we click on this sign in with Google, we have to select the Gmail account with the help of which we want to create this connection. And now Pabbly is asking me for some permissions, so let's click on this allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because our data is secure with Pabbly. You can also give Pabbly all the permissions. Your data is 100% secure with us. Now let's move on further. I'm going to select the spreadsheet, which is this lead details. I'm going to show you that this is my spreadsheet, which is lead details. So I'm going to select the same right over here. Now for the sheet, we have to select the sheet in which we want to add the details, which is this sheet 1. Now let's move on further. One by one, I'm going to enter all of these details, but we are not going to enter the details manually by typing it like this, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering, what is mapping? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic and change with every new response received. So that's the reason we do mapping, so that our workflow can run in real time. So one by one, I'm going to map all of these details which I want to add in my Google Sheets. You have to keep in mind that you have to map each one of these detail. I'm going to simply open the response of my previous step and map each one of this detail. I'm going to map this zip code, and then I'm going to map this type of the property and click on this save and send test request. And once we click on this save and send test request, you're going to see that we have received the positive response that we have successfully added the lead details into our Google Sheets. So let's open our Google Sheets, and you're going to see that yes, lead details have been added. Be the first name, last name, email, or the rest of the details, all the details are added right right over here. And now with this, we have successfully completed our workflow. But now let's test this workflow in real time. For that, I'm going to open my lead ads testing tool, delete the previous lead and refresh the page. It is really important to delete the previous lead and refresh the page. Otherwise, you will not be able to create a new lead or preview another form. Alright, so over here, I'm going to first select the page and the form like we selected last time and click on this preview form. And now what are we going to do is, we are going to test that if this workflow is running in real time or not. I'm going to simply fill in these details and then I'm going to open my Google Sheets to check that if this workflow is running in real time or not. So I'm going to first enter all of my details and now you can see that I have successfully entered these details. Now I'm going to click on this continue and then submit. And once we click on this submit, with this we have successfully created a test lead. So now let's open our Google Sheets and I'm going to show you that without even a single click, you're going to see within seconds and in real time the details have been added in my Google Sheet. Yes, this is no magic. This is the power of automation which we have created right now. That whenever now a new lead is going to be generated from Facebook lead ads in this page, automatically the lead details will be added right over here in my Google Sheets. And you're going to see the lead details are exactly the same which we entered. The first name, last name, email, phone, address, each detail is exactly the same. So with this, we have successfully completed our workflow. Now whenever we going to receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, automatically the lead details will be added in my Google Sheets. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.